The last feature of the IT configured societies is its reproducibility. So because copying of files results in no loss of quality or value in reproduction, plus this is also another important issue, there is no evidence from copying. Okay, you leave no evidence about, you cannot know whether this file has been copied or not. And it results also in an endurance problem, the possibility of existing forever in somewhere. Suppose that you delete a file, but there are many copies of it in other locations. Some of them might exist there until they get deleted, but if they are not, they can exist forever. Endurance of the information is another problem. This results in making plagiarism way easier. Okay, this is a problem about us students as well. So we should, underline that it is easier to plagiarize with information technology possibilities, which challenges the norms of education today. Should the students really do on their own, with let's say clashing with the ease and possibility to reach resources? Turnitin is a platform for, let's say, checking for plagiarism. It checks what is available, what is searchable on the internet, compares with it, but reliability is an issue here because it cannot search about within the hidden web. They say that hidden web is sometimes comprised like maybe 0.5% of the let's say total web information. They are hidden behind some repositories, hidden behind some passwords, and let's say you cannot know, you cannot trace there with these popular anti-plagiarism programs. How about the people who have English as a foreign language? Because what they produce as papers are skewed. For example, if we are Turkish, we write some papers, and we usually use same type of writing because it's not our mother tongue. So we more or less write similar to each other, and these are all challenges about the reliability of anti-plagiarism systems or plagiarism detection systems. When we say that the student-teacher relationship can be analogous to, or we can make analogy to, doctor-patient relationship, it also breaks trust. Suppose that you seek help from a doctor and you go to his office or something, and he asks, what's your problem? And you say that, no, I don't have a problem. Is your stomach hurt? No. Do you have fever? No. If you behave someone that you aren't, how can the doctor help you? It's impossible, right? Same as the student and teacher relationship. If you hide that you didn't understand a topic or you're not good about a topic, how can the teacher help you here? We're here to help you learn something. Otherwise, it will break the trust between the student and teacher. And plagiarism detection systems can result in an environment of mistrust. This is also another debate that shouldn't be overlooked. And you can think about it, and you can pause the video and think about it, or make some researches about it as well. So how about reconfiguration of education norms around IT? Okay, education is like coming from before Christ, like maybe 3,000 years back. Education is making in traditional way, but maybe the norms of education should be discussed or should be re-evaluated with the new information technology society possibilities, maybe. So also this is another issue. And what is plagiarism? Let's teach this, or let's underline this to you so you don't make it, okay? Plagiarism occurs when a writer deliberately, it means that you should do it deliberately. Uses someone else's knowledge, ideas, or other original materials without acknowledging its source. It results in, normally in normal countries, it results in severe consequences. It's a very bad thing to do. You cannot get out of it, but in some countries nobody cares. Okay, so here we see the original knowledge, which is not common knowledge. We will make a distinction a few moments later. It is easier to commit with IT, but be careful. It is easier to detect with IT as well if you get help from tools. What is it? It is copying the words of another without both using quotation and citing. So if you copy from someone, you need to put it in quotes, and then you should cite it in references as well. Paraphrasing the words of another without citing. You write the sentence in your own way, but you don't cite it. Again, it's a problem. Incorporate figure and drawings of other, again without citing. Include facts that are not common knowledge without citing. Again, it's a problem. And use of another person's ideas or theories without giving, again, credit to him. These are all plagiarism. Don't do this. They're not allowed in your term paper or whatever. So let's take a look at an example of common knowledge. Atatürk is the founder of Republic of Turkey. So this is common knowledge. You don't need to cite this. But look at this. The percentage of college freshmen in the United States interested in majoring in computer science dropped by more than 60% between 2000 and 2004. Now, is this your research? If it is not your research, where did you get this information? Okay, this is not common knowledge. It needs to be cited. See, that's the difference between common and not common knowledge. But be careful. Plagiarism is not equal to misuse of sources because of deliberateness issue. Okay, that's it. Look at this. This is very nice. See, this information could get me an A if I cite it properly. That's it. Just do your work properly and everything will be all right. We need to understand which one is your idea and which one is taken from other sources. That's it. So if you do these mistakes, but without knowing, like if someone does these mistakes without knowing, if they are not deliberate, it means that what they do is misuse of sources, not plagiarism. But if they know that these are wrong, but still they are doing this, they are copying this, or they are not citing the work, it means that now they are doing, and what they do is plagiarism. That's the distinction between plagiarism and misuse of sources.